everybody. This is Kimberly with Hello Beautiful again, and I'm back at it. This week we have been talking about hormone myths, and well, last week and this week. Last week was more of the myths, and this week is kind of a little bit about maybe some things you could do at home without going to make a consultation with us. But I want to talk about the woman who hasn't been feeling herself. And I'm speaking from a woman's perspective, but I think that this goes for men and women both, honestly. Have you told yourself that I'm fine, I'm just tired, right? It's just stress. I just have to keep pushing through. Because if I'm being really honest, which I do want to be with you guys, I know that woman very well. That's been me for the last 10 years of my life. And I know that there are many of you out there that feel just like I do. There are days that you're like, I've got this, right? You know, it's like, I can do this. And then there's some days that it's just like, I'm done. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to keep functioning. We are busy. We carry a lot. We carry a lot because of our families, because of our jobs, because of church, because of all the things that we absolutely love and we wouldn't change. But we're always taking care of somebody else. We're showing up, we're smiling, we're doing what needs to be done. And somewhere in the middle of all that, we start feeling off. And you know what was so strange to me was that, like I said, I was doing things that I wanted to do, things that I absolutely love doing. But it was just making me tired all the time. All of a sudden, I'm just like, I'm either not sleeping or waking up tired after what I would say a good night's rest. Maybe you're dealing with brain fog. I tell you what, that right there has been such a strange thing for me. I didn't understand what brain fog was until this last year of my life. And between that and mood swings, anxiety, weight gain, poor sleep, hair thinning, low libido, all of this is not just one thing, it's all of it. An overall feeling of just not being yourself. What are we supposed to do, women? I mean, like, really, do we just brush it off and pretend like that we're just fine and this is part of getting older? This is just a season. I'll deal with it later whenever the kids get older. Well, let me tell you, my kids got older and mine got worse, if you want to know the truth. Which, saying that, stress did have a lot to do with that. I was in going through a stressful season in my life. Truly, I have been. But I should be able to handle that, right? And I didn't want to deal with what was going on in my body. But what if your body isn't just being dramatic and it's just actually trying to get your attention? That's what this week has been about. Because after talking about hormone myths last week, I really felt like we needed to go a little bit step further and talk about what you can do when you know something feels off. I'll tell you the truth. I went 10 years ago to doctors and they just kind of were like, oh, you're fine. This is just part of it. You know, I felt like they brushed me off, right? It wasn't that I was trying to brush it off. They were. I was going to doctors. I was trying to get help, but they didn't know how to help me. And so there's not a trendy answer. There's no social media quick fix. This is never going to be something's going to change overnight. I'm talking about real support. And if you want that where you're not just a lab number, you are a whole person. Your symptoms matter, your story matters, how you feel matters. You need to walk into the door at Hello Beautiful because not only do I care, not only does Lacey care, not only does my mom care, we have a great staff that is there for you from the moment you walk in the door to make you feel at home all the way until you get into our nurse practitioner's room where she is amazing. She's an expert at what she does. And sometimes the first step is just being honest with yourself and saying, I do feel different. I do understand that something is off and I deserve to know why. So if you've been wondering whether your feeling is just stress or something more, go read my blog first if you want to. That would be a great place to start, but make a consultation. Come in and see us at Hello Beautiful. We're talking about the signs that your hormones may be asking for attention, what actually helps them, and when it's time to stop guessing and start getting support. Go ahead on over there to read our full blog because you deserve answers, not guesswork. And I will be back next week and hopefully you'll find more great information to just keep you coming back. I hope you all have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.